Okay, class, so today we're going to continue our learning of ukulele, and we're going to start off by tuning, because a ukulele ensemble that plays together and tunes together stays together. So, if we remember, what we use to tune our strings is the phrase, "My dog has fleas." So, if you remember the names of the strings, let's call them out. The first one is G, C, E, and A. So let's start off with G. So I'll sustain a pitch and make sure we hear it in our head first. That word that we call for hearing in our head first is what? It's audiate. So let's get a pitch. Hear it first. Good. Next, we're going to do C. Hear it first. Good. Next, E. And lastly, A. Good. So, make sure you're nice and tuned. My dog has fleas. So now that we're all tuned, we're going to review the 3 chords we've learned already, which are C, G, and F. So as a review, C is just your ring finger on the last string, 3rd fret. And F is your index finger on the 3rd string, 1, 2, 3, 1st fret, and your middle finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, like so. And lastly, G is a little complicated. Remember, it's shaped like a triangle. So your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. Your index finger is going to go on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So directly underneath it, but skip 1 string. And lastly, your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret, 3rd string, like so. Okay. So as an exercise, we're going to do 8 beats and practice our transitions. So we're going to go just up and down strokes. We're going to go from F to C, back to F and C. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. And F. 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. 5, 6, 7, 8, and F. 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. Last time, ready, and F. practice our transition from G to C. So remember G, triangle, to C. Okay, same thing, get ready. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. 5, 6, 7, 8, and G. 5, 6, 7, 8, and D. 5, 6, 7, 8, and G. 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. Last time, ready, and G. 5, 6, 7, 8, and C. Great work. And lastly, we're going to do a little bit trickier, our transition from F to G. So prep your F. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. E, 5, 6, 7, 8, F. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 5, 6, 7, 8, F. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. Last time, ready, and F. 5, 6, 7, 8, and G. Great work. So now that we've learned some basics in ukulele, I figured we could get a hold of some history. While most people think that the ukulele is originally from Hawaii, it's actually from Portugal. Ukulele is the traditional Hawaiian name for a small instrument called a machete, which was developed in the Madeira Islands of Portugal. Now, Portugal is located on the western side of Europe, right next to Spain and above Africa, and the Madeira Islands are just southwest of Portugal. Portugal was brought to Hawaii by Portuguese immigrants in the 1800s. And the king at the time, the last reigning king of Hawaii, King Kalakaua, loved the instrument and was passionate about Hawaiian culture. So he promoted the ukulele as a Hawaiian instrument and began to incorporate it into the traditional Hawaiian music and dance, which we see today. The ukulele was introduced to the mainland United States at the Panama Pacific International Exposition in San Francisco in 1915. This event is also known as the World's Fair, which is a time when people would come thousands at a time to see innovations in culture from around the world. The ukulele gained popularity in the mainland U.S. during this time between 1915 and 1920. It was originally used in traditional Hawaiian music, but has since been used to write original and incorporate it into popular music. So today, we're going to learn a fourth new chord. The new chord is A minor, and it's not too different from one we already know. So A minor is your second finger on the first string of the second fret. And that's it. So it's very similar to F, but without your index finger. So, A minor. So just to get our hands used to it, why don't we do a similar exercise than we did at the beginning, but we're going to go from A minor to G. So we already did F to G, so just one finger less. Same exercise and 8 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 5, 6, 7, 8, A. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 5, 6, 7, 8, A minor. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 5, 6, keep going, A minor. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 4 more, A. 5, 6, 7, 8, G. 5, 6, 7, 8, A minor. you have any questions about chords or you don't remember the fingerings, just ask a partner. So now that we've learned a new chord, I figured we could learn a new song. This song's called the Cup Song. You might have heard it if you've seen the movie Pitch Perfect, or you might have even just heard it on the radio. So, in case you don't know it, here's how it sounds. I got my ticket for the long ground, 2 bottle water from the way, and I should like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? And when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere, oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. So, let's start with the verse, because there's a little tricky transition in there. So the progression, that's kind of tricky, goes A minor, G, F, C. So let's just do 4 beats. Let's do 8 beats on each, just like we did in our warm-up. And we're going to do 8 beats on A, 8 beats on G, 8 beats on F, 8 beats on C. And we'll do that whole cycle 4 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, A minor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, C, C, 2, 2, ready, and A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, F, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, C, 2, 3, 5, 6, third time, A minor, 5, 6, ready, G, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, C, C, 2, 3, 4, third time, and A, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, G, 5, 6, 7, 8 to F, 5, 6, ready, C, C, 5, 6, ready, last time, A minor, and to G, G, ready to F and F, last time to C and C. Now that you've got that progression, let's take just a couple minutes, turn to a partner, or as many as 2 partners, so as big as groups of 3, and take a couple minutes to work on those transitions. Go as slow or as fast as you need to do it accurately, and then we'll come back and learn the rest of the verse. Okay? So now that you've had some time to work on that transition, let's learn the rest of the verse. So after you've gone from A minor to G to F to C, you go back to A minor, G, C. So same thing, just skip the F. So one more time, it's A, G, F, C, A, G. So let's do that whole progression 4 times, but we're only going to do 4 beats on each. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 4, F, 2, C, and C, 2, 3, A, G, C, 2, 3, 4, back to that beginning, and A, G, F, 2, C, C, and to A minor, G, C, So, you notice in the verse it goes a little bit faster. It's only 2 beats. So now we're going to slow it down. We're going to go just 2 beats. So 1, 2, 2, G to F to and C to A to G to C, and we'll rest before we come back to A. Okay? 1 and 2, do, do, 1, 2, ready, 4 times, 1, 2, G, F to C, to A, to G, C, back to beginning A, G, F, to A, to G, to C, back and A, to G, to N, F, and C, to N, A, to N, G, to N, C, last time to F, G, F, to C, to A, to G, to C. So now I'm just going to sing the rest of the verse for you, just singing on the chord, and you can follow along, and then we'll try it after. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. I got my C chord, F to C, and A minor, G, and F, and C, and E minor, G, and C. Not too bad, right? Let's try it with the words. Or let's do it together, and I'll sing the chords again. Why don't you sing the chords too? 1, 2, ready, and I got my C chord, and F and C, and E minor, G, and F and C, and E minor, G, and C. So now get back with your partners and take a few minutes to practice that. And if you're feeling risky, why don't you add the lyrics too? Now for the chorus. The chorus actually is fairly like the verse, just the beginning's a little different. And it sounds like this. When I'm A minor, when I'm C, F back to C, and E minor, G, and F and C, and E minor, G, and C. So, since you've done all the hard parts and you've learned and practiced those, now let's just do the beginning together. One more time. So it's A minor and C, F back to C, and A minor, G, and F and C, and A minor, G, and C. And together. Nice and slow. 1, sing the chords, and ready, A. A and C, F back to C, and A minor, G, and F and C, and A minor, G, and C. So now that we've done that, we're going to put the lyrics up on the board and try and see if you can get through the whole song. Okay? Okay, welcome back. Now that you've had some time to work on your own and with your groups, we're going to play through the whole song. If you are comfortable with just playing, you can just play, and if you feel like you can play and sing, well then sing it loud and proud. Okay, remember it goes verse, chorus, chorus. If you need to read along with your lyric sheet, you are welcome to do that as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and I got my ticket for the long way round, 2 bottled water by the way, and I sure would like some sweet company, and leave and tomorrow, what do you say, when I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, you're gonna whole song, you're going to go and record as a class your own accompaniment. So you're going to work together for the rest of the class, and you're going to add other accompaniment for the song. You need at least 6 ukulele players, so if you feel very confident that you know the chord progression, maybe you can be one of the 6, but there can be more than 6 if there are more of you. You need at least 4 other pitched instruments. That could be piano or mallet instruments. If you have your own instrument at hand, feel free to do that. We need vocalists. You can be a vocalist if you are playing an instrument, but maybe you'd like to do harmony, or maybe you'd like to do body percussion, because you do also need unpitched percussion. So that could be body percussion, that could be drum or shakers or anything else you can find. It could be a notebook and a pencil. Be creative. When you're done, make sure you rehearse it a little bit first, and then record a video of it so I can see it when I get back. And we can talk about what you guys thought. Alright? Well, good luck and get creative.